is watching.
Mercedes Mone has not had the best start to her AEW tenure recently, as she has come out and had less than stellar promos and back and forths. And there's been a lot of criticism on the internet about this. And it seemed at the beginning that they were going to turn her into a fan favorite. And less of that has seemed like a reality the more and more we see her. And it started when they brought her back a little too early. She was not ready to compete. And then all of a sudden, she challenges Willow Nightingale for the TBS title in her debut match at Double or Nothing on May the 26th in Las Vegas. And it's like, you got to read the room. First of all, we were doing the rankings. Then we're not doing the rankings. Then we brought the rankings back. And then the rankings go away again. So we're going to really throw them out of the window with this idea, because she hasn't even had a match to establish herself as a challenger. And I understand she has had a history with Willow Nightingale, but in a debut match, you're kind of painting yourself into a corner with Mercedes Mone by actually giving her the win. It's a foregone conclusion. Her debut match, she's not going to lose. So I'm thinking, how are we going to salvage this, and how do we make it exciting? Well, I've got an idea. Hear me out, TK. Wrestling fans, hear me out. I got something that might actually help make this a little bit more interesting. How about this? Mercedes Mone comes close to losing, and Chris Statlander comes out, and everybody thinks maybe Chris Statlander is going to cost Willow the match. But the opposite happens. It's actually Camille that debuts and helps Mercedes Mone win the TBS title and becomes the bodyguard for Mercedes Mone. Now, Camille could become a bodyguard for Toni Storm, but I just don't see that happening. She's already got a huge entourage. So how do you debut a monster like Camille? By having her beat down Willow Nightingale and giving Mercedes Mone the win. And I think it'll be a great idea to officially turn Mercedes Mone heel, start that program off on the right foot, and get her out there with a monster that can be her bodyguard, can be her Diesel. If she's going to be Shawn Michaels in the women's division, then she might as well have a Diesel. And Camille is the one. And I think they've been keeping the AEW signing of Camille quiet for that very reason, because they want it to be huge, and can't get much bigger than that. But what do you guys think? You guys let me know in the comments. It's Rob the Wrestling Old Head here in the portal of pro wrestling. You have just entered the vortex where my mind goes all over the place with wrestling and my opinions on the current product and this wrestling community safe space. Wrestling fans for 36 years, actually. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Camille debuting would actually be huge for the AEW? Would you think her debut with Mercedes Mone would actually level up on Mercedes Mone's debut and current interaction in AEW television? You guys let me know in the comments. And as always, stay tuned for more.